Eagle Eye Football here, Crystal Palace 2, Leicester 1. I'm joined here with Andy. What's your thoughts on the game today?
Well, we got over the line in the end. First half, I thought we were absolutely fantastic at it. I thought the ground was buzzing, the fans were up for it, and we just felt like we had the impetus the whole half. Obviously, Zaha's injury caused a bit of concern just before half time, and I worried a bit in the mental side with that. I thought, how's it going to be over half time? But I think it showed slightly at the start of the second half as well. It was like, we weren't quite at the races.
Yeah, we definitely looked like we felt sorry for ourselves in the first 20 minutes because of it, but we got momentum back and we turned it around again.
We did, and it's credit to the guys really that we kind of got a hold of it a little bit more. I think Eze and Elise stepped up a bit in the second half, showed a bit more kind of fight and desire in terms of winning the ball back and that side of the uglier side of the game, if you like. And we just had to dig in a little bit, but I thought we had more quality than Leicester for the whole game. I think Leicester are bang in trouble, to be honest, based on that showing. But I think similarly we've got more than enough to stay up. So fantastic win.
Definitely, I think some unsung hero today is definitely Chet Decore. He didn't get booked, which is a strange thing for him, but he seemed to be the heartbeat of the team today.
I've liked him since he's come in, to be honest. I think he's quite disruptive, and he's one of these players where you don't notice him a lot of the time, but he just breaks up play, makes a nice pass. Quite often his pass is quite intelligent, but he's got that rawness to him, which obviously he's paid the price for recently. But I think he's class, I do, and he'll only get better.
He will.
Yeah.
Still young. I think he's only 22. One thing that Roy definitely done differently to what Vieira normally does, he actually played everyone in the right position today, which is a good. And you definitely saw the difference in Eze in his performance alone, because how much better was he today than he was the whole of the last 18 months?
I mean, Eze's today, he was man of the match for me. I think he ran the show in many ways. First half, there were some moments he was just fantastic, and obviously he got the goal. Although I think it's been credited as an own goal, but we'll give him it anyway, I think. Yeah, 100%. But no, he was fantastic. And to be fair, he's been on the bench more often than not with Vieira. He wasn't really getting a look in. And most players need minutes, don't they? It's all about momentum, confidence. Exactly. And I think Eze's one of those guys particularly that would thrive in that. And I think he'll kick on. I think he'll be one player that benefits from Roy coming back.
It's definitely a new manager bounce today. Do you think that we can keep this form into the end of the season, and do you think we'll stay up?
I think we'll stay up. I think our squad is as good as it's ever been, to be honest. I think our home fans, as we know, we are the 12th man. There's no question about that. And as I say, looking at Leicester, they're bang in trouble. They came here playing a team that's toiling, you could argue, or in a bit of bother. They've had a manager change, and they just didn't offer very much. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of the clubs down the bottom are big clubs, so-called big clubs, but you have to turn up on the day, and I think we will. I don't think Hodgson will stand for anything less, to be fair. One thing that's worried me about us is our work rate. It's not there. It's not as intense as it could be. So hopefully that picks up a bit. The desire, if it's there, will be more than all right. I think we need 4 points, maybe 6 at the most, will be good.
Yeah, I think 33, 35 points there or thereabouts is more than enough. But thank you very much for coming on.
Welcome,
Up the Palace.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, man. Thank you. Cheers. Thanks,
Thank
Jordan.
you very much.
Take care.